What's the most craziest thing that happened in high school? Why did I start YouTube after 100 excuses? Which teacher stressed me the most? Did I ever bunk class? No. Math was definitely the worst subject. Too many numbers. I didn't like that. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Daniel Lewis, aka M.u.i.a, and I'm saying poooow. And in today's video, we'll do a question and answer. You're probably asking yourself, why question and answer? The purpose behind the question and answer is for you guys to get to know me as a person. And as time goes by, you choose whether to tune in with the content or swipe when you see me. Without further ado, let's get to the content. But wait, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now, you're asking yourself, who's this guy sitting in front of your screen? Well, I'm Daniel Lewis and I'm a pre-matriculant. I finished school in 2025 and now my goal is to conquer YouTube as an individual. When I'll be doing my YouTube videos, I won't just do regular YouTube videos. I'll be specifically focusing on vlogs, workout routines. Without further ado, let's jump straight to the video. Why did I start YouTube after 100 excuses? Well, basically one day I woke up and I told myself enough is enough. Today I'm going to conquer YouTube. And how do I start it? By starting. So basically, yeah, that's the story behind of how I started YouTube after 100 excuses. I just had to execute after planning for a while. How does it feel? How does it feel? Well, I feel relieved, to be honest, because where I was schooling, bro, it was more like a prison. And now that I've escaped it, I have to face reality. What was my favorite subject and my worst favorite subject? Definitely maths. Maths was definitely the worst subject. Too many numbers. I didn't like that. And then my favorite subject was history, because my history teacher had like an interesting way of communicating with us, and like it was more like storytelling, and I like that. And the fact that you can relate to certain things and apply it to your life, that's why history was my favorite. How about yours? Share in the comments. I know you have one. I know you have one that you hate too, so share it. Which teacher stressed me the most? No. There's nothing to think about. That one is definitely Mr. Blessing. One thing about Mr. Blessing, he was like the most fun teacher in grade 12, but there was another side to him whereby like you need to comply with the rules. In his own words, you cannot beat the system, because if you try to beat the system will kick back. So what he will do is like, we have to be at school 6 to 6, and you know sometimes you'll be tired. So that will be a problem, like coming to school late almost every day and getting beat, and that was stressful. So yeah, that's why I chose Mr. Blessing as the most stressful teacher. What's the most craziest thing that happened in high school? Okay, yeah. So I started school in February instead of January. I'm doing grade 12, mind you. So in my first day back to school, it was on a Thursday. Then Mr. Blessing tells me, "Sir, you're gonna write everything from January to February by Monday." What? I feel like that moment he was playing with me, but he was actually serious. So writing all of that work from January to February in 5 days, I saw it as madness. So that will forever be my craziest moment in high school. Did I ever bunk class with Mr. Blessing? Nope. That school is like, it's more of a military base. You cannot go anywhere without Mr. Blessing's permission. You're stuck in one place with your books. So no. Which exam almost killed me? I remember I was in that hall writing Afrikaans. And mind you, writing Afrikaans is difficult because number one, you don't know the language, and like what you're writing is based off what you learned. So when you're writing under pressure, like things run away from your mind, bro. It's like I'm even forgetting the basic words because I'm under pressure and I don't know the language like that. So it was definitely Afrikaans. Who was my closest friend in high school? My closest friend in high school was Temba. Temba was a crazy one. My plans after school, I want to make money. And then after that, I want to go to varsity so that I can improve in my editing skills and learn how to do content further. Did I ever have beef with anyone? I used to be a sweet seller. So I only used to beef with my customers because of the prices. So that's the only beef I had at school. I was a mixture of calm, funny, and chaotic in terms of maybe chaotic when they write noisemakers, and I know that I didn't talk that day, and then they write my name, so I'll be going back and forth with the what do they call that game, with the prefect. And then funny when the class is way too serious and I'm trying to make the class laugh, but majority of the time I was calm. What is the most embarrassing moment in high school? My most embarrassing moment was a time when I came late to school, and then the whole school was in assembly and I was the only person late. And that time Mr. Blessing is doing a speech in front of the whole school. Mind you, I'm coming late and Mr. Blessing is doing a speech. So that day I was scared. So I feel like, yeah, that's the most embarrassing moment in high school for me. Oh, who did I copy homework from the most? Definitely not Tamba. So it was, and Samuel. Samuel was one of my closest friends after Tamba. If you watched the video until the end, thank you very much. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And let's reach 1K views to unlock the next video. Daniel Lewis, aka M.u.i.a. Wow.